Hello, friends. Another week down, and what a beautiful one it has been. Not including today's weather and going into this weekend, but hopefully by Sunday it'll be nice and shiny, and we'll be back to enjoying our fall weather. October is here. It's hard to believe, but we're enjoying some cooler weather and football on the weekends, and hopefully your homecomings and all of the fun stuff that fall brings along to you that your family has been enjoying. So today I get to be here at a house that is going to be live as of Sunday, 275 Bateau. This is a niche little area in the Ponds here in Summerville, South Carolina. So the Carillon community is a 55 plus neighborhood, not well publicized in the wide world of 55 plus active adult neighborhoods. It is small, it's quaint, and it's tucked back in the Ponds, but just an easy, quick little walk down the street to the big YMCA that's in Dorchester County. Just some wonderful perks to being here. The landscaping is maintained by the Homeowners Association. It's kind of a turnkey, quick, you can lock the door, go on your vacations, go to visit your friends and family. It's an easy lifestyle, which is what so many of our active adults are looking for. But then you get to use the greater amenities that are in the pond. So if you know of somebody that wants to buy at a very affordable rate, great value, well-maintained home. I even love this color that's on the siding here on the Hardy plank. But there's just a lot of great perks. I'm going to show you inside here in just a moment. But let's talk about a quick market update, because there's a lot going on in our market and you need to know about it. Whether you're buying or selling or not, if you own property, then you need to know what's happening in the market. And the news is not always the best qualifier for information. So what exactly is happening? Well, interest rates have risen again. Feds raised them with 0.75%, 0.75 of a point, and they're expected to raise again. So if you didn't take my words of wisdom last year when I said the interest rates are historically low, buy now, inventory was low, but darn it, if interest rates weren't crazy low, if you didn't take my words of wisdom then, do it now. And you may be rolling your eyes wondering why I'm saying that, but feds are expected to raise the rates again. But listen, if now's not the right time for you, or if you need to buy something now and you're fussing over the mentality of paying a 6% interest rate, guys, the historical rates of 3 and 4% are unprecedented. And if you didn't take advantage of them, then you missed out, quite frankly, because we're not expecting to see them that low again. But the Fannie Mae has produced some insight, and they are projecting that interest rates will be back into the 4.5%, 5% realm in the spring. So if you buy a home now and you're at 6%, don't worry. Let's look at an adjustable rate mortgage or a way to buy down that rate, or we can just refinance you in the spring. So they are up. It's not forever. Buy the house that you want and can afford, and then let's look at the interest rate that can parallel with that. This week, I did lose a sale, not because of the house, no fault of the seller, but the buyer had not locked in their rate yet, and they missed out on a great opportunity to be in an excellent home. So now is the time. Get it locked in, buy the house that you want, and let's negotiate with the seller if that's what we need to do to be able to buy that rate down to a comfortable price point for you. All right? So there's some other things that are happening in our economy locally that are going to continue to support the economics of our area. Did you know that Nucor, which is the largest manufacturer of steel in North America, over the next 5 years is going to be investing $200 million in Berkeley County alone? That's astronomical, and that's excellent. Also, Boeing is now producing their 737 Dreamliners and sending those back over to Europe. So now Europe is back in importing our Dreamliners that we here locally Boeing produces, and they've got 32 firm orders on the books right now for those Dreamliners. So as long as our economics of the big industry and manufacturers that our local economy is supporting, then we will continue to see great job opportunities. Unemployment rates are still very, very historical lows on unemployment. Consumer spending is still high. We are starting to see that pull back a little bit, and we're going to continue to see that. That's the federal government's way of controlling, the growth. But they are, consumers are still spending, and you know it. You heard me say it last week if you watched my video, but I called you a $6 Starbucks fan, and that still rings true. Consumers, as long as we're spending money, then our economics are still going to be doing great. The housing market is still doing good. Our values are still strong. The numbers for sales are decreasing, and so but we're seeing that, and that's a lot largely due to the interest rates rising. All right, but the home prices are not going down. I need you to hear that. We're seeing prices drop in our MLS. That is not because the value of the properties are going down, guys. It's just that the sellers are coming out of the clouds that we've been in for the last 2 years, and so we're finally getting back to some normalized market conditions, and the days on the market are 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. That is still a seller advantage. That's still a seller's market in all things considered in real estate. So it's still a great time to sell. We're just not getting, 20% above our list price. We're getting, a strong value for our listings, but we are coming off of the high that we've been into in the last year and a half. Still, values are strong. All right, let's take a sneak peek in this house because it is charming. If you know of anybody that really wants easy living, I get a lot of clients because I am a senior real estate specialist. I get a lot of clients that are specifically looking at these active adult communities. We really have a handful that are still actively building in the Summerville market, but to be in this quaint little situated area back here where we've got mature landscaping, you don't have to deal with the construction going on around you, which is largely what people have to deal with when they buy in the other 55 plus communities. This one is completed. You're nestled back into the completed section of the ponds, and we got hard floors throughout all of the main living area. It is a one-story ranch style home. It lives large to the back with the beautiful, look at this kitchen. Look at this kitchen. Every single person has stuff that we need cabinets for and countertops for prep. And we want it large and open and spacious because if we're by ourselves or have family over, friends over for a cocktail hour, we want to be in the mix with them. So that's what this floor plan has to offer, an abundance of cabinets, incredible granite countertop space, and it is open to the breakfast room and on into the living room. And it has, I want to point out, the bedrooms are separated from one another. So we've got the master, it's called what we call in real estate a split floor plan, where the master is separated from the other two guest bedrooms or home office and guest room. There are 3 total bedrooms in this house. But one of the fine features of this home is this large screen porch area. And, let me get it open so I can showcase this because this is a special feature. It has the largest screen porch. This was actually built as the model home for the builder when they were in here. And so they had this oversized screen porch, which is uncharacteristic for the homes in this area. But this is a whole nother living space on this porch. It has a great feel to it. You can put a ton of furniture out here. You could put a big farmhouse table. I could see this purposed in a lot of different ways. But another great feature about it is that it backs up to the tree line that is protected. And so there's great privacy to this home as well. So if you know of somebody that's looking to buy or sell in the area, please reach out to me. I am available. I can be contacted at That SC Real Estate Chick. Visit me on my website at the same domain or reach out by phone 843-297-1935. Enjoy the weekend, and I hope the best for everybody out there in the storm.